Three Gorges Dam, China.
By Alexandre, Annabelle, Brian, and Gavin. The Three Gorges Dam is a hydroelectric gravity dam that spans the Yangtze River by the town of Sanduping in Yiling District, Yixiang, Hubei Province, China. It's the world's largest power station in terms of installed capacity, which is 22,500 megawatts since 2012, making the most productive hydroelectric dam in the world. The dam impounds the Yangtze River and creates the Three Gorges Reservoir.
The Three Gorges Dam has many upsides as the project has faced many environmental, geological, and economic problems. The dam has polluted the environment, displaced families from their homes, and caused flooding in nearby cities.
Officials believe that the dam will protect some 15 million people from deadly waters, as well as 1.5 million acres, 670,000 hectares of farmland. The dam is believed to control the water flow of the destructive Yangtze River. About 300,000 were killed in the largest Yangtze River 20th century floods before the dam was built.
The massive project set records for number of people displaced at more than 1.2 million, number of cities and towns flooded. 13 cities were flooded, 140 towns, and 1,350 villages. The project has been plagued by corruption, spiraling costs, environmental impacts, human rights violations, and resettlement difficulties. The environmental impacts include submergence of hundreds of factories, mines, and waste dumps, and the presence of massive industrial centers upstream are creating a festering bog of influent silt, industrial pollutants, and rubbish in the reservoir. Erosion of the reservoir and downstream river banks is causing landslides and threatening one of the world's largest fisheries in the East China Sea. The weight of the reservoir's water has many scientists concerned over reservoir-induced seismicity. The project may have exacerbated recent droughts by holding critical water supplies to downstream users and ecosystems, and throughout the creation of a microclimate by its giant reservoir. In 2011, China's highest governing body officially acknowledged the urgent problems of the Three Gorges Dam for the first time.
The Three Gorges Dam could have been built alongside less populated areas. It is currently responsible for displacement of some 1.3 million people. Critics insisted the figure was actually 1.9 million, living in more than 1,500 cities, towns, and villages along the river. Some Chinese and foreign engineers argue that a number of smaller and far cheaper and less problematic dams of the Yangtze tributaries could generate as much power as the Three Gorges Dam and control flooding equally as well.
The dam has been plagued by reports of floating
archipelagos
of garbage carpets, of algae, and landslides on the banks along the vast expanse of still water since the 600-foot-tall dam on the Yangtze River was completed in 2006. Critics also have complained that the government has fallen far short of its goals in helping to resettle the 1.4 million people displaced by rising waters behind the dam. The electricity generated by the Three Gorges Dam, the structure straddling the Yangtze River in China's Hubei province, has exceeded 100 billion kilowatt hours, setting a record for a single hydropower station in China, and also outperformed the dam's 2018 target of 92.3 billion kilowatt hours. This year, the generator ran for 1,184.37 hours, including 352.38 hours at full capacity, and the accumulated power added 5.2 billion kilowatt hours under conditions that conserved water. By the end of this year, the accumulated power will total close to 1.2 trillion kilowatt hours. CTG, the builder and operator of the dam, now manages small and medium-sized floods by promoting forecast capacity on water and rain conditions, analyzing the coming water volume, and enhancing scheduling ability and joint operations of cascade hydropower stations.
Thank you for listening to our presentation.
Sources: